A very good morning children. Welcome to our Maths online class. Today we are going to continue the chapter 8, Who is Heavier? So this chapter is based on weight. So before we see our today's topic, let's go for a short recap about weight. So weight or mass is a measure of how heavy is something. So weight of different things can be measured using standard units. If you use a non-standard units, your weight will not be measured accurately. So, we are using standard units. We use kilogram to weigh heavy objects and we use gram to weigh lighter objects. Weights can be measured using spring balances, weighing machine, hanging scales, carat meter for measuring gold and beam balances. The standard unit of weight is gram. The smallest unit of weight is milligram. The biggest unit of weight is kilogram. 1 gram is equal to 1000 milligram. 1 gram which is equal to 1000 milligram. 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 gram. Clear children? Yes. Now we'll move on to a video. After that, we'll go for textbook exercises. Clear children? Yes.
A mango is light and a watermelon is heavy. A mouse is light and an elephant is heavy. 1 book is light and 6 books are heavy. A balloon is light and a brick is heavy. This is a weighing scale. The side which is heavy goes down and the side which is light goes up. An apple is light and a watermelon is heavy. 1 book is light and 6 books are heavy. A piece of cotton is light and a brick is heavy. This side is lighter because 1 kid is sitting. This side is heavier because 2 kids are sitting. Lighter side will go up and heavier side will go down. Seesaw is now balanced. Both sides have same number of kids.
Yes, children, did you all watch it?
Yes. So, when the pan has more weight, it goes down. Yes. So, now based on that, we'll see textbook exercises. Now, page number 120, D, first question. Use your balance to find which of the following is heavier. You know now that the pan which has more weight will go down. Yes. Now, the first question is a water bottle or a cricket ball. Yes, children, in your textbook picture is given a water bottle or a cricket ball. Cricket ball pan goes down. Yes. So, cricket ball has more weight compared to a water bottle. Yes. So, your cricket ball is heavier. Next question, your shoe or your pencil box. So, you can imagine children, your shoe has more weight or your pencil box? Shoe. Yes. So, you can put a tick about shoe. Next, your maths book or Hindi book. So, compared to your Hindi book, maths book, pages will be more. Yes, you can compare. Okay. So, maths book is heavier. Next, your bag or your friend's bag. So, which has more weight? If it is your bag, you can write it as my bag is heavier. If it is your friend bag, you can write it my friend bag is heavier. Clear children? Next, we'll move on to the E. Weigh 1 kg of mud or sand. Divide it equally into 2 bags. Use the balance to check if both the bags have equal weight. So, 1 kg of mud or sand, you need to divide it equally. So, 1 kg, how you can divide it? Half kg, half kg. That is 500 gram and in another pan 500 gram. So you need to check whether both the bags have equal weight. Each bag of mud is your half kg weight. Use it to weigh some other things around you. So in one pan you can take half kg of mud or sand. In another pan you can take any things which is around you. This you need to try by yourself. Question, make a list of things weighing less than half kg. So for example, cup, glass, empty water bottle, etc. Next question, things weighing more than half kg. Fan, table, television, etc. Okay, you can give your own answer. Next we'll move on to page number 121. Look for weights and balances. Make a trip to your nearest junk dealer, vegetable shop and grocery shop. Have a look at the weights they use, find out. So you need to observe what type of balances they are using. Okay. Who uses the biggest weight? Junk dealer uses the biggest weight. Who uses the smallest weight? Grocery shop uses the smallest weight. Next, have you seen any of these balances? If you have seen, you can give yes. If you did not, you can give your answer no. Okay. Next, we'll move on to the last one. In which shop would you find the following types of weights? Discuss with your friends. So, where you can see these types of weights. The shop which sell grains use this type of weights. Okay, children? Yes. Now, we'll move on to the conversion part. So, we are going to convert from one unit to the other unit. Are you all ready? Yes. Yes, children. The first conversion is convert to gram. So, in question, it is given kilogram. You are going to convert the kilogram to gram. So, first you have to write the formula. So, what is the formula for 1 kg? 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram. 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram. Here you are going to convert the biggest unit to the smallest unit. Kilogram is the biggest unit of weight. Yes. So, we are going to convert from biggest unit to the smallest unit. So, big to small. If you want to convert the unit from big to small, you have to use multiplication. Okay. So, 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram. In question, it is given 6 kg. So, 6 kg is equal to 6 into 1000 gram. 6 kg is equal to 6 into 1000 gram. So, you are going to multiply 6 into 0, 0, 6 into 0, 0, 6 into 0, 0, 6 ones are 6. So, 6000 gram. So, we have converted 6 kg to 6000 gram. So, gram is the short form. Okay, G is the short form for gram. So, 6000 gram is the answer. Clear, children? Yes. Next, we will move on to the second question. 8 kg 580 gram. It is already given in gram. So, don't see this. First, we will convert this kg to gram. So, the first step is 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram. So, what is given in the question? 8 kg. 8 kg is equal to 8 into 1000 gram. So, 8 into 0, 0, 8 into 0, 0, 8 into 0, 0, 8 ones are 8. 8000 gram plus you need to add 580 gram. So, after converting the kg, you need to add this 580 gram. So, 8000 plus 580 plus 580. So, 0 plus 0, 0, 0 plus 8, 8, 0 plus 5, 5, 8. So 8580 gram is the answer. Clear, children? 8580 gram. Clear? Yes. Yes, next question. Change to kilogram and gram. So, here it is given in gram. We are going to convert that to kilogram and gram. That is from the smallest unit to the biggest unit. So, at that time, you need to use the operation division. So, first write the formula. Here, you have to write the formula in reverse order. That is, 1000 gram is equal to 1 kg. What you should write? 1000 gram is equal to 1 kg. So in question what it is given, children? 7950 gram. So 7950 gram, which is equal to 7950 divided by 1000. So totally how many zeros are present here? 3 zeros, yes. So last 3 digit you take it separately. 1, 2, 3. So 950 take it separately. Remaining 7 you need to put it over here. So here you should get kilogram. 7 kg 950 gram. Answer is 7 kg 950 gram. Clear, children? Children, if it is easy, you can follow this. Otherwise, you can do normal division. That is 7950, 1000 in divisor place. 1000 sevens are 7000. 1000 sevens are 7000. If you subtract 0, 5 minus 0, 5, 9 minus 0, 9, 7 minus 7, 0. So this you should take it as kg and this is gram. Okay. So 7 kg 950 gram. So if you want to take it directly, you can do like this. Otherwise, you can go ahead with division. Okay, children. Next question is 8000 gram. So first write the formula. 1000 gram is equal to 1 kg. 1000 gram is equal to 1 kg. In question what it is given? 8000 gram. So 8000 gram is equal to 8000 divided by 1000. Here you can see zeros both in numerator and in denominator. So you can directly cancel it. If you cancel, you will get 8 divided by 1. So 8 divided by 1 is what? 8. So 8 kg. There is no any gram. Okay, so no need to mention the gram. So the answer is 8 kg. Clear, children? Yes. Children, the next one, change to milligram. mg refers milligram. Okay. So here in question it is given in gram. You are going to convert that to milligram. That is big to small. You are going to convert big to small. So what operation you should use here? Multiplication. What operation? Multiplication. So first write the formula for 1 gram. 1 gram is equal to 1000 milligram. 1 gram is equal to 1000 milligram. Here it is given 8 gram. So 8 gram is equal to 8 into 1000 milligram. 8 into 1000 milligram. So 8 into 0, 0. 8 into 0, 0. 8 into 0, 0. 8 ones are 8. You need to start from ones place. Next tens place. Hundreds place. 1000 place. Okay. So 8000 milligram. Answer is 8000 milligram. Clear, children? Yes. Yes, the next question, 6 gram 650 milligram. It is already given in milligram. So no need to see this. First convert the gram to milligram. So first write the formula. 1 gram is equal to 1000 milligram. 1 gram is equal to 1000 milligram. So what is given in the question? 6 gram. 6 gram is equal to 6 into 1000 milligram. 6 into 1000 milligram. 6 into 0, 0. 6 into 0, 0. 6 into 0, 0. 6 ones are 6. 6000 milligram. After converting the 6 gram to milligram, you need to add this 650 milligram. All are clear, children? You should not add directly because units are different. When the units are same, you can add. So here 6000 milligram plus 650 milligram. Both the side units are same. Okay. So 6000 milligram plus 650 milligram. 0 plus 0, 0. 0 plus 5, 5. 0 plus 6, 6. 6. So the answer is 6650 milligram. Are you all clear? Next, change to gram and milligram. Here, we are going to convert the milligram to gram and milligram. So, your smallest unit to the biggest unit. So, first write the formula in reverse order. That is, 1000 milligram is equal to 1 gram. 1000 milligram is equal to 1 gram. So, here it is given 5580 milligram. So, 5580 milligram is equal to 5580 divided by 1000. You need to divide it by 1000. So you have to separate it. Yes. So last 3 digit 580 this side and 5 here. Okay. So 5 gram. First you should give this unit gram. Next you have to give milligram. Are you all clear, children? Yes. Okay. Yes, the second one 9000 milligram. First write the formula. 1000 milligram is equal to 1 gram. 9000 milligram. 9000 milligram is equal to 9000 divided by 1000. Okay. So the last 3 digit zeros are present. Yes. So you can cancel it. Directly cancel it. Now the remaining is 9 divided by 1. So 9 divided by 1 is 9. 9 you need to give gram. There is no milligram. Only gram is present. So the answer is 9 gram. Clear, children? So in conversions, what you should keep it in your mind, children? First formula. Okay, 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram. 1 gram is equal to 1000 milligram. These are the two formulas we are using for measurement of weight. Okay? Yes. The next one. When you are converting from big to small, you have to use multiplication. Small to big. When you are converting from smallest unit to the biggest unit, you need to use division operation. So these are the key points you need to remember when you are doing conversion. Next we'll move on to our students' NOL. First fill in the blanks. The standard unit of weight is gram. G-R-A-M, gram. So you can use G. Short form is what? G. So G refers gram. Next one, 2 kg 5 gram. In gram they are asking. So 2 kg, kg to gram. That is big to small. When you are going to convert from big to small, you have to use the operation multiplication. So 2 kg in gram. 1 kg is 1000 gram. Yes. So 2 kg is what, children? 2 into 1000. 2 into 1000 gram is equal to 2000 gram. Yes. So 2000 gram plus you need to add 5 gram. 5, only a single digit. Okay. So plus 5 you need to add here. Okay. So 0 plus 5, 5. 0, 0, 2. So the answer is what, children? 2005 gram. 2005 gram. Next, the third one. Dash 500 gram makes 2 kg. In 1 kg, how many 500s are there? In 1 kg, 500 plus 500 is what? 1000. Yes, 500 gram plus 500 gram, which is equal to 1000 gram. So in 1 kg, 2 500s are present. In 2 kg, how many 500s are present? How many 500s are present? 4 500. Okay, in 1 kg, 2 500s. So in 2 kg, that is 2000 gram. 500 plus 500 plus 500 plus 500. If you add, you will get 2000. So 2 kg is 2000 gram. So how many 500s? 4 500s.
4 500 gram make 2 kg.
The fourth one, we measure vegetables in gram or kilogram. We used to buy vegetables in gram or kilogram. So the unit is what, children? Gram or kilogram. The smallest unit of weight is milligram. Yes, mg refers what? Milligram. Milligram, gram, kilogram. These are the units of weight. Here, gram is the standard unit. Gram is the standard unit. Smallest unit is milligram. Biggest unit is kilogram. So here the question is, the smallest unit of weight is milligram, or you can write it as mg. Okay, children. Next one, children. To convert kilograms to grams, multiply the number of kilograms by 1000, because 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram. So multiply the number of kilograms by 1000. Next one. Here the weight is given 300 gram. 3 weights are present. So each weight refers what? That is how many gram. So it is 100 gram. 100 gram plus 100 gram plus 100 gram, which is equal to what, children? 300 gram. So each weight refers 100 gram. Yes, next match the following. 500 gram plus 500 gram. So if you had 500 plus 500, 0, 0, 5 plus 5, 10. So it is what? Gram. So 1000 gram, which is equal to what, children? 1 kg. 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram. So 500 gram plus 500 gram, which is equal to 1 kg. Next, 3000 gram. 1 kg is 1000 gram. 3000 gram is what? 3 kg. Here the last one, 10 gram, 10 gram, 10 gram, 10 gram. 4 10 grams are present. So what is the answer? 40 grams. Clear, children? Yes.
Measurement is fun for me. Just come and try and then you'll see. Find the height or weight or temp. My favorite thing is measurement. I got a scale to stand on. And it weighs dad, and it weighs mom.
Heavier,
It tells me pounds or kilograms. It tells my weight is just so grand. Measurement is fun for me. Just come and try and then you'll see. Find the height or weight or temp. My favorite thing is measurement.
Next, about graphs. We know that data are represented in the form of chart, table or graph, and which is easy to understand. We can easily compare and predict the answer.
So in graph there are two axes. X-axis and y-axis. Okay, there are two axes, x-axis and y-axis. So suppose this is the graph. X, x dash, y, y dash. So the horizontal line is called x-axis. Horizontal line is called x-axis. That is the sleeping line. Vertical line. A vertical line is called y-axis. Vertical line is called y-axis. Clear, children? So the intersecting point, that is both the axes meet over here. Yes. So this is called origin. O-R-I-G-I-N. Clear? We'll draw this axis in your graph note. Okay? Yes.
Yes, children, first write the number on the top and in the side. So on the top it is 0 and till 17 it is present. Okay. So if you divide 17, you will be getting 8.5. 8.5 plus 8.5 is 17. So we can take it as 8 or 9. So here I am going to take the 9th line. Okay. So above the dark line you are going to draw a line using pencil and ruler. So this is y, y dash, that is y axis. Okay. Next we'll move on to the horizontal line. Okay. In the side you can see from 0 till 28 it is present. Half of the 28 is 14. Half of the 28 is what, children? 14. So 14th line you're going to use a ruler and pencil to draw a line. Okay. Above the dark line you're going to draw a line. So this horizontal line is called x-axis. So mark x, x dash. So x-axis and y-axis meet at the point origin. Okay, children? Yes. Now we are going to write the points. Okay, so x side you should give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now this side x dash is present. So negative numbers you are going to give. Okay. So minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, minus 8. Okay. Now we'll move on to y-axis. Now this side is what? Y. You are going to give positive numbers. So no need to mention plus symbol. Without plus also it is considered as what, children? Positive. Okay. So now we'll give 1. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dark line you must see, children. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Till 10 we'll write. Okay. Now we'll see y dash. So you need to give negative numbers. Yes. So minus 1. Next dark line. Minus 2. Minus 3. Minus 4. Minus 5. Minus 6. Minus 7. Minus 8. Minus 9. Minus 10. Are you all clear? So y you need to give in positive, y dash in negative. The same way x in positive, x dash in negative. After finishing the axis, you need to write the scale. Okay. Right side. Always you need to write the scale on right side. Okay. Right side top corner you should write scale. S-C-A-L-E. Scale. X-axis. So x-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit. That is this box, no children. One box is, just check no how many centimeter. One box is 1 centimeter. Yes. So you should not say box. You should say 1 unit. So 1 unit is 1 centimeter. So x-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit. The same way y-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit. Are you all clear, children? Yes.
Yes, children. Today we continue the chapter 8, who is heavier. That is based on weight. Yes. So next we move to students NOL, that is fill in the blanks and match the following. At last, graph. Yes. Hope all understood today's topic. Thank you.